something really cool for everyone. I hope you're as excited as I am really today. I have something real special for you. What we're going to go over today is a $200 to $400 daily case study. So if you're making around $200, $400 a day, you know what? You're making close to, if not over, six figures, which is over $100,000 a year. And I've always said that, you know what, we always have to have 5 income levels or the streams to really hit $100,000, because just in case one is not working out, you got the other 4 there bringing in money every day, and that's really important. So I'm very excited, and I hope you're as excited as we all are, because we have someone very special, and I cannot wait. I mean, Kristie, list building is today's subject.
Absolutely. The money is in the list. And, you know, you've heard this over and over, but until you get it, you know, your money won't be consistently coming in. And that's what Gino's going to tell us about today, how he's making $200 to $400 a day with his list, and he's going to tell you how to build a list. So we want to welcome Gino from UK. Hi, Gino. Welcome to the James and Kristie Show.
Hey, Kristie. Hey, James.
Hi there, Gino. Welcome to the James and Kristie Show. You know what? $200, $400 a day is really huge. If I was a new person, and I'm first starting off, I really don't have a list yet, how would I start from A to Z, hopefully making a daily amount of money? Even if I was making $100 a day, where would I start off at?
So, as we all know, the whole point of building a list is to build value, and the best way to do that is to, create a simple landing page, giving away a free lead magnet that attracts the right customer. Now, it's really easy to do that. Once that happens, they put their name and email address through the landing page. They're onto your email responder. This is where the magic actually happens.
Really cool. And so after they do that, what do they do next?
So from that point forward, what I normally do is I create my own products tailored to them. So they ask me, I ask them a question through a survey, and they just respond back, and I create a simple one problem, one solution based product. Very, very easy. Also, I do affiliate marketing. And I'm not just in the internet marketing field. I'm in multiple niche markets, in dating and wellness and a couple of others.
Okay, Gino, you said you're in make money products, and you're in dating products, and did you say stock market too earlier?
Yes. So I do. Well, I have client in a stock exchange, so that's another story there. But I'm normally working the data and internet marketing in terms of actually providing value to my list. So I have dating list and a dating for an internet marketing list, and I just literally send out affiliate offers, providing value, knowing that they will actually consume it, and it's actually a lot of value. Before I even send out an email, they know that I've actually used it already. Like, I've actually seen it and I've actually kind of reviewed it from them, and they love that, and it's really, really easy to do as well. It's not rocket science. It's so simple.
Awesome. If I wanted to start building a list, where would I actually do that? Through maybe YouTube or Facebook? Because I know there's so many traffic areas. Or where will I get traffic to maybe a opt-in list or something that I can bring in emails?
So there are several ways, as we all know. There's major, we're talking about Facebook ads. It's really, really simple to create a Facebook ad, and having someone that's actually targeted for your message, they will come to your autoresponder and you have them on your list. Another way is to essentially joint venture, which is pretty simple as well. Another one is click banking, where you will actually someone will actually promote, give you put your details on their email, and you'll be able to literally get buyers on your list. Another one is the download page of another product. So someone has actually launched a product, you can then put your your bonus or your product or your banner, just something that will provide value to their launch, and you can build your list that way. There are several ways. I mean, I can go on and on, but it's really keeping it simple, making it easy for you rather than go into everything. So stick to one, and from there you move forward.
Okay, so Gino, you also talk about solo ads. Can you tell people what is a solo ad? How do you get one, and what do you do with it?
Yeah, so a solo ad is essentially leveraging someone else that actually has a list of buyers, and you pay them a certain amount to send a certain amount of clicks to your offer, to your opt-in page. And from that point forward, you have buyers, or you would have people actually on your list. So that is the quickest way, is to really build a list through solo ads. If it's not really expensive as well, especially if you want to build a simple business, $100 to $200 a day. It's really, really simple. Just really understand it. You don't need to make this complicated for yourself. And
Right.
to find solo ads, there's several. You can go to Skype groups, Facebook groups. They're everywhere. Just type in Google. You will see for yourself. It's so simple. That's not a problem.
That's exactly what I was about to ask you. So you're saying that you can go to Facebook, go to the tab, and just type in solo ads, and all these groups of people who offer a solo ad to you will be right there. And then will they tell you what to do? Gino, when you find that group, what's your next step if you're new at this?
So if you're new and you are looking to obviously get traffic to your opt-in, there you essentially just contact the person and say, hey, I'm new to this, and I just want to test out your clicks, so you can send clicks to my opt-in. I'll pay you a small amount. You ask little simple questions. Have you ever launched a product, so you know that if there's buyers, which really helps as well in the conversion, all that stuff. So that's probably the best way, keeping it simple really when you first start. Then from that point forward, you get advanced and you go on. But $100 to $200 a day, just leveraging this simple source of solo ads, come to your opt-in, having people go to your autoresponder, sending out affiliate offers, and even creating your own one problem, one solution based products. It's actually really simple.
Right, right. And it really is simple. I think, people overthink it, and that's why they don't get started. So, Gino, too, just if someone had never ordered a solo ad, when you talk to the solo ad provider, they will give you exactly what they need to do the solo ad, won't they?
So in terms of that, you don't need to write your own email. They have it because it's tailored to the message that you're providing them.
Right.
Clicks, they send out you an email that's actually corresponds.
Right.
So you don't really need to do. You just pay $20 and you can build your list really, really quickly.
No, you're absolutely right. Okay, you're absolutely right, Gino. And there was a little breakup, but what Gino said is that with $20, you can start building your list. All you do is you go in, you find this solo ad provider. He says, give me your sign-up page, where you have a squeeze page, and you pay him, right? And then what happens, Gino?
So once you've paid him, then they send out a broadcast to their list. Let's say it's 100 clicks, for example. You will make sure you get 100 clicks. Sometimes it's over delivery, which is even better for you. And that's what happens. So you get people on your list. From that point forward, you market to them in a really simple way. That's actually provided a ton of value and goodwill, which is really important.
Very cool. So anyway, how big is your list? How did it, and because just to let people know what they can possibly get, or a guesstimate of what it is.
In terms of my list size, well, back in 2012, I had like 2,000 people on my list. Now it's
Wow.
growing to over 7,000. And again, I'm in the data niche as well, but just in internet marketing, just over 7,000. But I
Wow.
don't believe in building a huge list and spending a ton of money. Guys, it's simple. You really.
Exactly.
7,000 is a lot. I mean, you can make $200 to $400 on a list of 7,000, and you can get there really fast. You can build a list really fast, right, James? You can build a list of 300 people in a week.
Kristie, we were talking about what is one each subscriber worth to a month? What was the industry standards? If you have let's use the word 7,000. What should a person kind of reasonably make? Would you say on industry standards?
When you have a buyer's list of somebody who's bought at least once, you get $1 per subscriber per month, and that is minimum. Usually it's more. Right, Gino?
That's correct. Of course, a buyer is a buyer, as we know. Dan Kennedy, I've been consulted by him, so he's also said that, and a lot of gurus say that as well. It's really, really true. It's a big fact that a buyer is going to buy and buy because it's just the mentality, the adrenaline rush. They like you now and they love your product, and they'll keep buying. Compared to a freebie seeker, a buyer is way more important
Really,
and more
really,
valuable, of course.
Yeah,
really.
you're absolutely right.
And then if you're gonna say one magic thing or number one way to actually get maybe traffic to an opt-in page, would you either pick YouTube or Facebook? What would be your preferable?
So in terms of traffic, what I mainly focus is on Facebook because it's really targeted. You know the demographic. There's people that actually spend money through doing the category section, which is pretty cool. However, YouTube, if you want to get started with a free section, you can literally put up YouTube. You can really, because I've done YouTube videos as well. So it's really powerful as well. It's not hard as well. It's simple. But my main traffic source is really Facebook because it's just so much more powerful. I have leads coming in, day out, which is really powerful. Yeah.
Cool. Do you do sponsored ads or do you do the side ads where you see them right on the side of on the side of the Facebook page, or how do you advertise?
No, I split test. That's another story. But I normally do it with a small ad on the right. However, I do a sponsored ad as well. So there's different variables for it. But mainly I do.
And he's
The right sort of customer, the right prospect that I'm looking for in the business, and it's really, really easy to do that.
Cool. And then Kristie, I has the thought of the day.
I do. Zig Ziglar said, "You were born to win, but to be a winner, you must plan to win, prepare to win, and expect to win." And you really can with Gino's course on list building. I've seen it. We've got it. We've both got the course, and I've already watched some of the videos in there. Very insightful. If you think you know everything about list building, think again, because Gino has some unique twists. Because he's doing this process himself. So I would say click on the link below and really learn more. Go to the next level about list building. Gino, it's a pleasure to have you with us.
It's my pleasure. Well, thank you very much for having me here.
Yep. And I was going to tell everybody that Kristie and I have this because, like I've said many times, if you want to build a six-figure business or bigger, really, and I'm going to tell you, to build a six-figure business, you may think that James is nuts, but let me explain to you, everyone out there. I was right where everyone out there right now is right now. I started exactly where you were. So, in a way, I didn't believe it was possible to make $100 a day. I mean, I didn't even believe it was $1,000 a day, okay, even more. But I found out it is possible, okay? It does exist in my own life. And what I do, and I'm going to tell you straight off, this is really an easy, and for me, I'm going to say, well, you know what? Everybody can do well in this business. But what you have to do is you have to invest in your business. You have to understand this. When I first started off, especially products like Gino's, which is like under $10 right now, I bought everything out there. The reason is because if I wanted a $100,000 business, I had to have the tools to do that. For example, you know what? I have a lot of businesses, brick and mortar, like surf shops and Subways. Let me tell you, to build out one of those shops, there's over $100,000. So for you thinking of maybe to invest maybe $10 or $8 once in a while, even sometimes even a couple of dollars more, that's like nothing. Because you got to realize that in this business, there's no electric, there's no rent, there's no nothing. This is the easiest business in the world. I hope you understand this because I do care about everyone here, and I'm trying to help everybody because I have a 20,000 mastermind student group. And you guys have to understand that you have to get in and master this. Because once you master the tools, you own this. Nobody can take what's inside your head. I mean, so I'm going to let you know is that I have basically I grabbed this for the reason because I always store more knowledge. I'm even inside Gino's group, okay? And he has a group out there, really. And that's really, you'll explain it later. But you know what? You have to get the knowledge. Once you have the knowledge, I'm telling you, it will make your life a lot easier. So trust me and everything. Check this out. Please click the link on the bottom. Give it a try. And I'm going to tell you, If you liked it as much as me, I think you're going to be real happy. And you know what? I want to say give this 2 thumbs up. I'm going to say that I highly recommend it. It's a huge video course. I love it. Kristie, what do you think about it?
No, I really like it. It's easy to follow. The videos are short enough but long enough. They give a lot of information where I got the key points very quickly, so you don't have to spend a lot of time. You can take notes and then just do it. That's it. Just do it. Find out what fuels your fire and just do it. This is going to fuel your fire. This is going to fuel your bank account. You build a list. Do it the way Gino tells you. Thanks, Gino, for being with us in the UK today.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, my good friend. 2 thumbs up. Click the link on the bottom. You're going to love what you got to say. Later on, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye now.